It's got the booze that you want, but it's really got flavor, you know, and texture and depth to it.
Well, if you will say.
I do say.
Well, all right. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Revival Social Club. I'm Mike Stojic. That there is orange-faced Malia Christie. I don't know what she's needs her vitamin C today. Dave is back there also with oranges. He's got actually all the oranges, I think.
I think he does.
He's in a bath of orange juice. Anyway, so we have an amazing drink for you today. And like any and all epic superhero legends are made, this cocktail is no different.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. And it's made by one of our Revival famous, amazingly talented bartenders, Sharq. Everyone calls him Sharq Cosby. And this drink that he's created, it's become one of the most popular Revival classics on our menu, and people order them like insane.
Yeah, but like, you know, all great superhero movies and great superhero origin stories, this cocktail is really no different.
For Sharq. Okay, let's set the scene. Okay, I got an idea.
What's going on?
Let's set the scene for Sharq. You know, he loves
the origin story.
He loves superheroes, so let's set the scene for the origin story.
Now I'm with you.
Okay, but let's role play. So I'll be Sharq, and you be a customer.
Well, where are we?
Okay, so we're at a movie theater. This is 6 years ago. Where Sharq had his first bartending gig, and it was at a movie theater in Philly, and they sold alcoholic drinks at a movie theater, like they should have always from the beginning. So I'll be Sharq, and then you be the customer.
Okay, so I'm coming in. Oh yes, I'm coming in asking for. Now I understand.
There we go. Hey man, what can I get you?
Hey man, can I have Long Island tea?
We got a lot of great cocktails I can make for you. You know, doesn't have to be just Long Island iced tea.
Make me strong Long Island tea, please. I like a strong Long Island.
So you just want something strong?
Well, I like a Long Island because it's very strong with lots of ingredients.
Okay, well, I really am thinking you can get something that's got the booze that you want, but that's really got flavor, you know, and texture and depth to it.
Well, if you will say.
I do say.
Well, all right.
Okay.
And scene.
And scene. Cut.
So that's kind of how it happened, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so Sharq was bartending. Mm-hmm. Some crazy guy walks in, wants a Long Island. Sharq makes a Long Island. It's not strong enough for the guy. The guy complains.
Yeah.
What happens next?
It turns out that that's what kind of a lot of what he was getting. And people just thought that they just wanted a really strong drink, just more alcohol. But Sharq, being that, you know, craft cocktail superhero at heart, he knew that with strength has to also come depth, because strength would be nothing without depth.
That's a really good way to look at that. So he did, and over like all great origin stories, you know, he came up. Well, it started as a Long Island, and then like, you know, that's like the wimpy, dorky protagonist in the movie, and then over time, trials, tribulation, meeting people, doing things, studying, transforming. He created something very different and very unique, like a 180-degree change, to which we call now the best policy, because it is indeed the best policy. So. Why don't we make a best policy?
Let's make
let's get to
a best policy.
All right.
Here we go. Okay, so we're making Sharq's best policy.
Right. So it started out, like I said, kind of like a Long Island, but what you're going to see is this drink is far from the Long Island. So think of, I guess, the first Captain America movie when he was like the dorky, skinny, dorky kid. That's kind of like what the Long Island was. And then what Sharq created now is the badass Captain America with muscles and a shield, and that's the best policy.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd be really proud of that description.
That's what it is. I mean, if that's the origin story, that's kind of the origin story.
And there it is. There you have it.
So what do we got here? We have some lime, some fresh squeezed lime.
Fresh squeeze in lime. You want to do half an ounce of lime juice, and fresh is best.
Always.
Always.
Oh, that's a perfect half ounce.
How about that?
Look at that.
So half an ounce lime juice. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of an aged rum. We're using plantation dark rum. It's what we use here at the bar. I think it's got really great body, and it's what Sharq likes. So 1.5 ounces of that. And then 3/4 of an ounce of Di Serono Amaretto. Yes, you would never find that in the Long Island, but Sharq was really trying to make something more sophisticated.
It's not even that anymore. So the focus is it was like this challenge in the origin. That was it. It was like this challenge, and he took that and slowly turned it into something that's completely different. So none of these ingredients, other than maybe the rum, you'd find. So it's a completely different drink. In fact, this drink is more of a tiki style drink, and we probably should have mentioned that in the beginning, so you knew what you were making. But if you make this at home, it's got more fruity coconut, and you're going to see that because those are some of our flavors.
Yep, definitely. And along with tiki, the next 2 ingredients you'll see, 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice, fresh squeeze. Mike squeezed that pineapple for us.
Right into that can, and then I bought it at the store.
Yep. Sharq did say one of the ingredients that did not come into play for the best policy until he worked here was ginger, but he loved our ginger syrup so much that he incorporated that, and I feel like that was really...
That is house-made ginger
that
syrup.
was really the coup de grace.
That's what rounded out the drink.
There we go. So 1/2 ounce
That's the shield, the Captain
our
America's
ginger syrup.
muscle.
keeps him healthy, strong. And then finally, we want to do 1/2 ounce of cream of coconut. You can use Coco Lopez, there's the Coco Real, anything. You just want to use cream of coconut, not coconut milk.
And usually if your grocery store has a little cocktail section, which a lot of them do, it's usually by the beer or wine, you can find different little tools, and like you can find stuff like this. Sometimes Angostura bitters, different things, the cocktail onions, those sort of things are in this little section. So if you need to find this stuff, that's usually where it is in your grocery store.
Mm-hmm. And if it's really cold like ours is, it might take a while. All right, so you're gonna fill your tins with ice. What kind of ice? Dave says. Clean, fresh ice. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna wanna shake this cocktail. Give it a nice, good shake. About 10, 15 seconds. All right.
Go.
Thanks. You're my Captain America. All right, there we go. And then you're gonna wanna double strain into a fancy glass. You can use some kind of tiki glass if you like. Top it off with some ice. And then Sharq likes to do a little flag, which is an orange slice with one of our house bourbon cherries. And that is the best policy.
There you go. Something that started out as a very basic, plain, boring drink is now an incredible, full-flavored, full-body tiki-style cocktail, which is pretty amazing.
Yes.
Pretty epically superhero, legendary, amazing.
I feel like we've told an honest retelling of Sharq's origin story, because honesty is the best policy.
All right, guys, hope you enjoyed our episode on the best policy cocktail made by Shafiq Cosby. It's a fantastic drink. Make one at home. And he's also featured on a website. He's on some blog, too.
Yes.
Do you remember what that is?
It's called A Bar Above. And they've also got a podcast that's really popular.
So check out Bar Above. While you're checking them out, also check out revival1869.com. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. And we have a little store there where we sell some really neat things. Give it a like and a follow, and maybe we'll make more episodes.
I mean,
More superhero charged.
I think we should try, for sure.
That's it. All right. Well, thanks everyone for seeing us and joining us.
Cheers.
We'll see you next time. Bye.